Hello, how is everyone? So in this video we're going to have a look at the Nortent Torv 7 sleep pad. At the moment I've only just got its pump sack with me, and this is also the bag that it's stored in, and I love this bag, so I'll show you why later on. The reason I haven't got the sleep pad is because it's currently in the tent. So this is the Opulus 3, the Hitchhike Opulus 3 that we showed you, that me and the wife showed you the other day. But what I decided to do was I slept in this last night with Ollie just to get him used to being in a tent, because last time he wasn't too good. He was okay, he panicked at first when he was in it, and I think the mistake we also made was that he was here when he knew the house was there. So he was constantly, until I actually got him into the main bit and zipped it up. Once in the foyer bit, he just kept escaping and going back to the back door and sitting there wanting to be let in. So I got him in the end anyway. He settled down smashing, and we slept there. And then this morning, when I was getting up to go back in the house, and I'm early riser, at about 4:45, he didn't want to get out. He was lovely and comfy in there. He's got his own little quilt that I bought him off Temu and everything. I'll show you that anyway, so we'll have a look in. It's only a basic setup. I just used my Queezer 3 Season sleeping bag, and it's a rectangle one, so you can unzip it all the way around, and it just folds out like a quilt. So I was in that, but I'll just quickly show you in the tent, and then I'll grab the sleep pad out of the tent. So as you can see, I've put my little zip mat down there. That's my little blow-up chair. You can buy these in the range, or you were able to, and it's ideal. Just something to rest your back on while you're sat in the tent. I did a little thing of that. I think I paid about 20 quid. There's my backpack, my cook kit. I had a brew in that last night. Just open the zip up. So there we go. That was my pillow. Now there's a little bottle of fluid I was looking for. There's the sleeping bag which I had, and this was Ollie's bit, but obviously he came right over to me, so he was over here. And this is the quilt that I got him. It only weighs about 600 grams. Got it off Temu. I think it was like £12, but it's a fair size, and you can pop it up. But I got it for him, so I didn't film it because I didn't want to stress Ollie out any more than he needed to be with his first night in the tent. But you can see that pad in the tent, super comfortable. I'll put up all of the dimensions and everything so you can see it. It's R-rated to 7, so last night it didn't really get down much below 10, I don't think. I mean, I was warm enough in my quilt. I had a sweat on. Ollie kept waking me up, licking the salt off my head, my baldy head. But yeah, super comfortable. Right, I'll get it outside. You can see loads of room still in the tent. I'm going to invest in a few more of these just to protect the floor from Ollie's paws. Right, 1 second. Another little thing that I did to the tent is I've attached these awning clips to the vents at each end just to keep them open, but I'm going to make a couple of stays for them. I could leave it like that, but so both ends there now, so instead of them, because there's no stay underneath, instead of them thingying, just popped on them awning clips, put a bit of guy rope on and just guide them out open. They do stay open, but not very well. But I think Joe's on about making some out of a plastic milk bottle, cutting it down, washing it out, cut them out, and make some plastic stays and just some tabs of Velcros on the end, just to pop in underneath. Only take a 2-minute job, cheap as chips to do that. Right, back to me, telling you about something. Right, so there's the mat. If I stand back here, I'm 5'10", and you can see, and there was loads of room. Didn't fall off the sides of it or anything, and it was really warm. I could feel it. Well, within a few minutes, radiating the heat back onto me. Really comfortable. So it's just your normal. I have used the pump sack. Let me get a bit closer. I have used the pump sack to inflate this, and it took me about 8 bagfuls of air, but I was doing it in the front room, so I wasn't catching that much air. So I would imagine if you can do it outside, there's a bit more air you can capture into the bag. Probably less. And it wasn't tiring either, it was pretty good. So it's a double, you've got a inflation in there, your standard one, and then obviously to deflate it, which I will do now before your very eyes. Just pull that one open, there you go. And you can actually, if I just turn around to this side, what's he digging at? Ollie's digging in the garden. Ollie, you digging at? Can you see the foil inside there? I think it's got 5 layers of foil in it, but yeah. So I bought this. I haven't been gifted it or anything. I wish they had. Nortent, if you want to start sending me gear, I'm more than happy to look at it for you. Yeah, so very impressed with it so far. Obviously this is more like a first look, and I've only slept on it one night, and it hasn't been in the winter. Obviously it's been on a mild spring stroke summer's evening. But yeah, but for comfort, it's probably the most comfortable, and I'm not just saying this, probably the most comfortable mat that I've actually slept on. It was really comfortable. Like I say, I'm not exactly the smallest fella, as you know, and I didn't bottom out on it at all, and I'm a side sleeper, and didn't touch the bottom at all, didn't touch the ground, even when I knelt up on it, I didn't. And Ollie did jump on it a few times. I was thinking, oh God, please don't go through. But I got this on special offer. At the moment, it's available on pre-order, and it's gone up to its normal price, which I think is 119 US dollars. I don't know why they work in US dollars when they're a Norwegian firm. There must be a reason behind it, but I don't know why. So anyway, yeah, I got it for £70. There was a 40% discount on it, and it was thanks to Andy at Backpacking UK. He put it on his community post that they'd put it on an offer. So I went straight on, looked at it and ordered it. Now there was a £10 delivery fee on top of that. So all in all it come to £80. But £80 for a branded R-rated 7 and verified R-rated of 7 sleep pad is a bargain. It is an absolute bargain. But like I say, saying that word wrong again, Anna. Longevity is another thing. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't last, because I think Nortent are quite a decent brand, and everything on the pad seems well made. All of its seams and everything are stitched up. I'll just quickly show you the pump sack, which doubles up as its storage bag as well. You might have seen that on another video. But here at the end is the nozzle, and that's just got a Velcro shutter on it, a Velcro half moon thing there, it Velcros together. So if you undo this cap on the end there, hopefully you've seen that. So when you put this back in fact I'll show you, you can squeeze all of the air out of the bag when you get the mat inside it, and it goes right down to next to nothing. I won't film me folding this up and everything, it'll be a bit boring. What I'll do, I'll get it in the bag, because I'm in the process of taking everything down at the moment. So I'll get it in the bag, and then I'll come back and show you it in the bag. So with the bag at the moment, see there's, I've undid that valve. It's a roll top stuff sack. So you simply roll it down. I haven't got this in brilliant, by the way. I could have done, but I've rushed it a little bit. So I could have got this smaller, but see there. Now we can roll that, get it all squeezed out, This little valve here, not valve here, the little hole at the bottom is obviously doing what it's supposed to do, and it's getting all the air out of this bag. Simple click it up, and there we go. Within a few seconds that's all that air out of there. Simply pull this over to that part there, and then that just velcros onto there, out of the way. This is going to look bigger on the camera because I'm holding it close, but it isn't. Look, it's only small. So yeah, there we go, the Nortent Torv 7 R-rated 7 sleep mat. That's it for this. Oh, it's one thing. You know when I showed you inside the tent the other day and it only had the one hanging lantern? Excuse me a minute. I know you're all over. And it only had the one hanging lantern. I found one of these, what I got for fishing actually, to clip my landing net when I go fly fishing. Clip my landing net onto the back of the jacket. And it's just quite a strong magnetic clip. So what I'm going to do is obviously I'm going to put one side on the outside of the inner and the other bit on the inside of the inner, and that'll give me another hanging loop there to either put a lantern onto or run a cord through. And these pennies, I think this was about 41 pence or something off Temu. So yeah, so I'm going to do that and pop that in. So that's it. So yeah, so that was it. Like I said, that's so far that's my honest opinion of the mat. Would I have paid the full price for it? No, I wouldn't. Not because it's not worth it. It's just because I couldn't justify spending that amount of money on a sleep pad. But when I seen it was for 70 quid, 80 with postage, I thought, I'm glad, it's too good to pass up really. And I'm glad I did, because later on that day they went back up to the normal price and then they were out of stock. So yeah, and now it's a pre-order. So right guys, that's it for this one. So if you've enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up. It really does help the analytics. As of today, I think I'm only about 140 something subscribers away from 2,000. So if you don't subscribe, get yourself subscribed. It's free. Get to listen to me waffling on and going on and on. So until next time, guys, whatever that is, whatever we're doing, wherever we are, jazz hands, mother. Love you all loads of millions. Bye for now. Mwah.